Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to be a PT? Do I want to be an osteopath? Or do I want to be a chiropractor? And I think the decision came down to chiropractic philosophy is what it came down to. When I went and checked out the chiropractic schools, I was brought into a way of thinking about health that was not from the outside in. That wasn't about putting just medicine into your body or about doing surgery to fix things that were wrong, but about an approach that could optimize your inner healing potential, right? That sort of acknowledged each person's inner life force energy. And that really spoke to me, something about working with the constructive power of the world and the universe rather than just trying to like fix problems, somehow really resonated. And that's why I chose chiropractic school. My first quarter in school, there were the first 3 presenters basically changed my whole life. The first speaker was a man named Arnaud Bernier, who is a master chiropractor who's been teaching in our profession for over 30 years. And his brand of being very direct and very philosophical and very passionate just completely oriented me towards the kind of internal discipline that I needed to develop within myself to really succeed. The next speaker was a man named Donnie Epstein, who was a creator of something called network chiropractic. And he had this way of synthesizing information from all of these various disciplines and bringing them together and just resting. And it just, like, chiropractic was just like the perfect little pivot point that became the hub of this wheel of all of these other branches of science and philosophy. And it was just fascinating to hear him speak. And then on the 3rd week, I met my teacher, right? So Sue Brown, this incredibly humble, soft-spoken, but absolute powerhouse of a woman and a teacher, came and presented her work on BioGeometric Integration, which is a form of chiropractic, a way of looking at the body that explains how bodies distort in response to the stresses that they encounter, that they can't integrate. So it was like 1, 2, 3, and suddenly my whole world went from, oh, I'm going to become like a chiropractic doctor, to understanding like, no, I'm going to become a ChiropracTOR, right? Like there's something in and of itself that just stands by itself, that chiropractic has a power and roots and connections to the world and how chiropractors practiced in community. I started to see a set of possibilities for myself, and those possibilities sort of defined themselves for me as I went through school. And it was just a meticulous process of sort of peeling away the things that didn't fit, because, you know, for sure we get exposed to all sorts of things that aren't me and that I was never going to become. You know, like chiropractic is many things to many people, and there's many different paths through school, and each of us, you know, is sort of tasked with having to find the clothes that fit. And sometimes that's a really graceful and easy process, and sometimes, man, it was uncomfortable growing and realizing like, oh gosh, like, no, this isn't me at all. I need to go a different route. So